What up, my Talkin fight fans? Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Knuckle Up with yours truly, Mike Orr, my man Cedric, Benn in the den, doing what we do best. Prospects for you to watch around the world. And yes, we have a good one for you today, guys. By the way of Justin Cardona, who will be fighting this weekend. So, guys, make sure you check this card out. We're talking about this kid, man, in the super light division. He is 8-0 right now with 4 knockouts, sporting that 50% knockout rating. He is ranked 59th out of 309 in the U.S., 310 out of 2103 in the world. And this 5'8", 22-year-old, hailing from Salinas, California, is scheduled this Friday, I believe it is, the 8th. Yes. So he's scheduled on the 8th to fight Angel Rebellor, who is 5-1-0 right now, and that's at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. And, guys, this card is the Funduro and Ocampo card. There's lots of good fights on this card, guys. The headline, of course, Funduro, Ocampo for the WBC Intern World Welter, Super Welter strap. Then we got Carlos Adams taking on Juan Montiel for the WBC Interim World Middle. And we got Fernando Martinez taking on Jerwin Ekaja for the IBF World Super Fly. And this kid is going to be on the undercard of this fight, guys. So make sure that you do your due diligence like I do, man, and make sure that you find a way to stream this fight and see the earlier fights, because you're definitely going to want to see this kid get in the ring and do what he does best, man. And that's box very intelligently. He's got good hand speed. He's got great movement laterally. He's got, he's got a great ability to control the pace and, use that ring angles, man. Cedric, I know you're watching some of his fights right now. I can see you got a glimpse. You got something in your eye there that just made you look over right now. So I know you want to talk about this kid. So let's discuss him.
Mr. Cardona, he's coming. He has an aggressive style, but he's still boxing at the same. He's always started his combinations with some good jabs first.
Right.
Random hard power punch from another angle, but I like the way he keeps his hands up. Mr. Guerrero, who is Robert Guerrero, I believe that's his name, fought Mayweather one of his last fights.
Yes.
His dad, that's who Gordon. He's in good hands, specifically with his the way that he's off the ring, like you said before.
Yeah.
With a long extension on his jab, as long as he stays focused, he looks like he could have a bright future too.
He does have a bright future, man. And yes, you are right. He has in his corner, he has 2 generations of championship boxing in the way of Robert the Ghost Guerrero and his father, Ruben. The father and son team agreed to manage and train Cardona after seeing his dedication, commitment, and drive to succeed. He's not afraid to ask questions. He's not scared to learn. He has no ego, nothing like that. And that's what you need in boxing to become a world champion. And champion boxer Robert Guerrero sticks behind this kid, man, and he believes that he's going to be wearing a world strap. The boxing team is known as Mad Dog Guerrero Boxing in Gilroy. They gave Cardona a chance when other trainers wouldn't take a chance on the young and inexperienced Cardona. Cardona started boxing at the age of 7 years old at a little boxing gym in Clouster Park in East Salinas, known as the Salinas Boxing Club. Cardona is now 8-0 in professional bouts, 4 of those fights coming by way of knockout, and the Stallion is no stranger to the spotlight. His first fight was an undercard in a nationally televised fight. All but most of his fights now have been televised. All the fights have been on an undercard. Cardona has no doubt that will change. So, I hope that after this fight, we do get to see this kid finally get to compete on a main card. He has been he's been on these televised events since the beginning of his career. He graduated from Everett High School and continues to live in East Salinas. The boxer, he's here and he's ready to choose his own path, and that path is on the way to a world title. And definitely with the kind of people that he has in his corner in father-son team, the Guerrero Championship Boxers, I believe he's going to be in good hands for the rest of his career here, man. And definitely, I'd like to see this kid stay undefeated for a little while. He was born and raised in Salinas in 2018. He graduated from high school. He has movie star good looks. And, maybe it's a combination of his Italian Hispanic roots, a strong chin, and a worried smile that feed into his mystique. And, he's one of these guys that you're definitely going to want to watch, man. And then you look in his corner, and then you got Guerrero, who looks like you would imagine a boxing coach to look like, man. That baggy tracksuit, bucket hat, gold chains. It's all part of the persona. And definitely this team together with, father and son Guerrero and Cardona, it's turning on, it's turning out to be a really great team with him, now becoming 8-0 with 4 knockouts in his career as a professional, being fighting on these undercards. Soon to see him on a main card, I hope. He definitely deserves it, man. We definitely deserve to see him get in there with some great competition. What are you hoping to see from this guy in the future, Cedric?
He's 2-0 right now.
He's 8-0 with 4 knockouts.
8-0 with 4 knockouts. Well, interesting to see if he's be more stop his opponents, or if he's gonna go more the distance and just get unanimous skills to do both. So it's gonna be interesting to see which way, which style that he into his career.
And his dedication really does show. Training and family are Cardona's life outside the ring. He is an only child. First thing in the morning, Cardona takes a long run. Then he comes home to make his father coffee and breakfast. This kid has dedication to this, man. Family, fighting. He eats it. He breathes it. He sleeps it. Definitely the recipe for a champion, guys. So you're hearing it here from Mike Orr and Cedric telling you this weekend. Make sure you'll watch our man Justin Cardona on the Fundora and Ocampo card that kicks off on the 8th. You're not going to want to miss it. Hopefully, you guys have the ability to see Cardona in action. Definitely an exciting fighter. Definitely a kid to watch. Definitely one for the future. Definitely going to be wearing a world strap at one point in his career. Love the aggressive style. Love the intelligence that he has. And, what more can you say other than, guys, you got to follow him. On the 8th, he's fighting, man. Hopefully improves to 9-0. Maybe with that 5th knockout. Let's see what happens. You want to say anything before we get out of here, Cedric?
Man, just hopefully stays focused and man, gonna be spot. That's it, really.
That's it. Well, guys, you know what it is, man. It's your man Mike and Cedric saying we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. New prospect is female Friday. You know what it is. We'll see you then. Knuckle up.